All right, let's do this. All right, guys, so we got a lower body session today. Still rehabbing the knee. It's feeling way better, though, than it was at the start of the week after our chiro session and then after our Wednesday hinge session. So we're on the right. We're on the right track here, moving in the right direction. Today we've got another lower body session. We've got some plows and some power to start it off, kettlebell swings, kind of pogo hop variation, and then into some more single leg and isometric work again. For our hinge today, since that's mainly what we're focusing on, we're doing a single leg hip thrust with the landmine. So we'll see that. I've never done it before, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm really just trying to switch up that single leg variation from the landmine RDL to the landmine hip thrust. Just keeping things super general. Yeah, so I'm going to warm up here, and then I'll start filming when I get to these plyos, or when I get to my power and plyo block. Okay, so here we're doing kettlebell swings with kind of like this box step off pogo hop variation. With the kettlebell swing, really just working on some fast eccentric loading in the posterior chain. I just put it in because I can't do many plows right now, and I don't want to put too much stress on that knee. So we're gonna do that, something kind of ballistic and explosive for the hips. And then we've got that box drop. Then we've got that box drop pogo hop variation. And you could probably just get away with a pogo hop, but I think that kind of gives you a bit of a negative step. So you're getting a little bit more strain on the Achilles probably. And yeah, I think it's just nice to have some variation. So I've done a lot of pogo hops in my days. So we're just switching it up, keeping it interesting. No? You think that'd be better? Yeah, like it is. Like that? Like that?
Yeah, and then just make a tripod.
Okay. Sounds good.
It depends on the band. You can always still put a standing higher on. But now at least you're making more space.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh my god, I'm strong.
I think I need more.
I love that for you. So front, yep. Okay, and then you're just gonna rock forward.
Ah. I almost died. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh.
And then you pair that with 20 push-ups, back row, and then you go back to the cardio, and then you go back off it, and you pair it with abs, right? So both ability and core work at the same and then even if you're doing just cardio, for say a long period of time, do it, right? Plus you're gonna get a little bit of strength work for like velocity, plus
Okay, that's it for kind of my like plyometric and power stuff for the day. It might not seem like a lot, but I think especially when we're like kind of rehabbing an injury or we've got something going on, it's a lot easier and probably a lot better to stay on the minimal effective dose side of things and build throughout the weeks than, hey, I feel really good in the session, so I do too much. And then the next day I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I did way too much. Knees flared up, and now we're kind of stalling that progress that we've been making all week. Yeah, so up next here we just got some strength with that single leg hip bridge. Okay, let's try it. Okay. So this guy in. All right. Okay. All right, so after first set there, seems like a pretty good exercise, pretty good single leg, pretty good way to get a single leg hip thrust in. Bit of a logistics situation getting two benches, so you're not like swapping around every time. But other than that, pretty good. Definitely can go up quite a bit. And I think on the next two here, I'm gonna try to get a faster eccentric, so just drop into it and then explode back up. Yeah. Another potential nice thing about putting a hip bridge into the plan is the ability to get some hamstring work in after. So I think if we did something like our RDL again today, you could definitely put some more knee dominant hamstring work in, but you may be pretty damn sore the next day. So I think this will allow me to get both of those in a little bit of a better manner. That's better. Okay, so after watching the last one here, I just want to get a little more range of motion. So I like that eccentric velocity, but I like that eccentric velocity, but I definitely want to get some range of motion.
What that butt do?
Should play this. We get 8 more reps in. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so we got 8 reps in. Honestly, it was kind of not the hardest 8 reps ever. There's a bit of a burn, but like, I still feel like I could probably bang out 5 more if I really needed to. So we're gonna throw on another 10 kgs. And then with this one, I think it's okay right now. I think, although there's like lots of hinge variety through the workouts, we were doing a heavier hinge on Wednesday. We're doing a hinge, like an RDL on Monday. So it might be nice to kind of come over here, take some load off the spine and get this hip thrust in, but still load that hip in, or still get like kind of a heavier strength stimulus versus having to go for just like a bunch of knee dominant hamstring exercises, especially since we can't squat. So I think it's okay to have this in. And then as long as I'm still able to progress the weights, then I think we're on the right track. But if things are getting pretty stagnant, then we've got too much variation, and this one's probably on its way out. Or the split stance RDL. We'll see. All right. I just don't know. All right, let's get it. Better. All right, that was better. That was a better weight. Yeah, much harder. Okay, so because that was more like a glute dominant upper hamstring exercise with the hip bridge, we're gonna throw in some Nordics just so we can hit that knee dominant hamstring exercise. I put a few blocks underneath here, so I'm going to be 6 inches up off the ground, and hopefully that helps me hopefully that just helps me get through the full hamstring range of motion. So what happens is I usually get stuck at the very end because my chest is hitting the ground, but my ass is still in the air. So we shall see. How better? All right, we're done. I feel like I couldn't maintain the descent there, so we're stopping the set. right, so workout's over. Went pretty well. The only thing I don't think I've talked about is how I'm progressing here. So we're a little bit high in reps right now, so about 8 reps. Kind of probably surfing on that like hypertrophy side of things. Maybe not quite enough load for some serious maximal strength building, but as these weeks progress here, we're just going to surf our way down until we get to some heavier reps or some heavier weights, smaller amount of reps. So we did 8 this week. I was going to go 7, 6, 5, but I think I'm going to go 6, 4, 2. At least for some top sets when we get down to like the 2. Maybe I'll build like some pyramids. So I'm still getting some like volume into those lifts. But yeah, that's how we're progressing. And then we're going to surf our way back up. Or not surf our way back up. We're going to go back up. So we'll do like a 7, 5, 3, 1. And then, yeah, hopefully we're back into some squatting by then. And we can just switch the whole block up and get back more into that eccentric training that we were trying to do, or that kind of what we were trying to do in the first part of the year. Yeah,